Hi, welcome. I'm Afia Yana. This is your Rise and Shine yoga practice. Today's practice is focused on yoga for transformation. This is a kundalini yoga series that will help you get centered in your body and transform anything that you are ready to let go of. So let's begin. We'll start with a kundalini series for centering. So begin by closing your eyes, pressing the fingers, the hands in prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Equa weight, so pressing firmly into the palms of the hands as if you are pressing about 5 pounds weight in each hand. So the thumb is pressing firmly into the sternum, really strong through the arms, rotating the shoulders up and down and back. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Blowing out anything that's not serving you. One more time, inhale in through the nose, rotating shoulders up and down and back. Exhale out the mouth. And one more time, that same deep inhalation through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth, this time blowing out 2 times. Until all of the breath leaves the body. And sitting with the eyes closed, focus on the third eye, keeping that pressure between the hands, really strong in the hands, pressing the thumb into the sternum, nice and tall, letting the heart shine up towards the ceiling. And begin to inhale in through the nose and center the sound of Sat, the internal sound of Sat on the inhale, and Nam on the exhale. So thinking to yourself, inhale, exhaling Nam. This means truth is my eternal nature, so Sat is truth. Nam is my eternal nature or name. So calling in that quality into your practice today. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Shining through the heart. Taking 3 more focused breaths like this. Grounding into your sit bones. Shining through your heart. Sat on the inhale. Nam on the exhale. 2 more deepest breaths of your day here. Imagine that there's a string pulling you up towards the heavens, elongating the spine as you're grounded into the sit bone simultaneously. Beautiful. Exhale and letting that go. Gently releasing the hands, placing them down on the knees. We'll inhale the spine forward, the chin up, and exhale the chest down, looking back towards the belly. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Spinal flexion and extension. Inhale, breathing up through the front of the throat. Exhaling, belly button back towards spine. Inhale, chin up. Exhaling, belly button back towards spine. Belly back towards spine. Inhaling, chin up. Exhaling back. Inhale, shining into your heart. Exhale, breathing into the back body. And you can even continue to think of Sat on the inhale. Spinal extension and spinal flexion. You might even begin to, if you're feeling warmed up in the spine, begin to move a little faster, inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling, shining up. Exhale, breathing into the back body behind the lungs. Getting a nice stretch in through the traps, the back of the shoulders, the lats. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Really holding firmly onto the shin. Rocking back and forth on the spine. Three more breaths. 2 and 1. Beautiful. We'll come back to that feeling of extending through the spine, hands in front of the heart, taking 3 breaths here, allowing the sensation to focus, noticing any changes in the body, any changes in the sensation, taking 3 Satnam breaths here. Again, extending through the top of the head, grounding into the sit bones, pressing firmly into both palms, thumb pressing into the sternum. One more breath, Sat on the inhale, through the nose, and Nam on the exhale. Beautiful. Exhale, releasing that, letting that go, placing both hands on the palms. We're going to rotate through the spine. So moving in one direction, using the elbows out at a 90-degree angle to move you, stirring the energy at the base of the spine. Imagining that the spine is a spoon and that you have a honey pot at the base of your spine. That you're moving around, stirring up any stagnation in the lower lumbar and the lower back. Really using the core to shift the body around, and also think about beginning to stir and move around the digestive organ. Using that nice strong inhalation and exhalation. To transform any stagnant, tired energy. And then switching directions, exhaling forward, inhaling back. You can think about keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Or if the neck is feeling warmed up, beginning to feel warmed up, you can exhale the chin back down towards the chest and exhale, inhale the chin forward and up. Chin up, exhale, chin back. Inhale, chin up, exhale, chin back. And taking this at your own pace. Really pressing firmly into the top of the thighs. The fingertips pointing in towards the inner thighs. Using the shoulders to move you around. Simultaneously breathing into the backside of the heart. Beautiful. 3 more breaths here. Focusing that energy in the digestive organ. So as we're oxygenating the body, we are also bringing that fresh oxygen into the lower back, the base of the spine, and the digestive organs. Detoxing and flushing out anything that is not serving us anymore. 3 more breaths here. Deep inhalation through the nose. Deep exhalation. Coming back to neutral, closing the eyes, palms pressed firmly into the sternum, strong through the arms. 3 Satnam breaths here. Sat on the inhale. Now I'm using the focus of this mantra to draw in strength and power into the body. Beautiful. One more breath here. Tall through the spine, gently opening up the eyes. Here we'll inhale the right arm up, bringing it back behind the head, and then exhale the left arm behind you, walking the fingertips up, grabbing a hold of the backside, inhaling, and exhaling, bending forward, getting a nice stretch. Perhaps you can reach, grabbing the fingertips together behind you, or perhaps you're just holding onto your shirt there, then exhale back up to center. Inhale both arms out to the side. Exhaling the left arm behind you. Inhale the right arm back, bending behind. And you'll notice a difference between both sides of the arms, perhaps. One shoulder might be more flexible than the other. Breathing into the front of your heart. Giving yourself compassion for any differences you notice. Breathing in the Sat, coming back to that mantra all the way throughout the practice today. Nam and the exhale. Inhale, shining the elbows towards the midline of the body, and then exhale, bending forward. Inhaling back up and exhaling the arms out to the side. Then grabbing both arms, bringing them in the front, the left hand facing up, the right hand facing down. We're going to inhale the right shoulder up and exhale the left shoulder down. So inhale up. In bear claw, so you want to think about really pulling that same thing that we were doing with pressing the hands together, really pulling the arms apart, is using the strength of the bear claw to pull the arms apart. So rotating the shoulders up and down and back, stabilizing the shoulder girdle here. And then inhaling the right elbow up, exhale the other one down. We're going to go for 2 minutes here. Firm through the inhalation and exhalation. Sat Nam. Firm through the grip in front of the heart. Trying to keep those elbows at a parallel. Shoulder blades tucked down and back. You're doing great. Stirring up and releasing anything that's not serving you. What you put in is what you get out. So give it your best. This is a short practice today. The shoulders might be getting tired here. That's okay. That means that you're really putting in the effort. Remember to really pull those elbows apart here. Gripping firmly, bear clawing the arms. Ten more breaths. 7, 6, 5, tall through the spine, 2, and 1. Pull, pull, pull the arms apart, closing the eyes here. Then exhaling the arms, releasing the palms so that they're facing up, the back of the hands resting on the thighs, nice and strong, noticing any change in the body here. And coming back to that Sat Nam breath. allowing the benefits of the practice to begin to soak in to the nervous system. So we're using this breath and using these kriyas or concentrated movements to stir up the energy and then allow it to settle. So coming back to that sat on the inhale silently, and even keeping the internal gaze focused between the brow and the point of intuition on the brow, the Agnya point. Using the strong internal focus to concentrate and allow the dust of the mind to settle. Again, coming back, 3 more breaths to the mantra Sat Nam. Inhaling Sat, truth, and exhaling Nam. Beautiful. Fantastic. Keeping the eyes closed here for 1 more breath. Fantastic. You're doing great. Great. And then gently opening up the eyes, placing the feet out in front of you. Do this at an angle here so you can see. You're going to grab a hold of the toes, the big toes. You can keep a micro bend in the knees, or if you have any knee issues, you could even place a blanket or a towel rolled up or your mat behind your knees here. We're going to inhale, grabbing these 2 big, the middle and the pointer finger around the toe, or if you can't reach the toe, you can grab onto the shin here. It's also fine if the legs need to be wide apart, spread more wide apart, in whatever way that you can grab a hold of the shin or the back of the calves or the toes preferably. We're going to inhale up and exhale forward. Again, using the exhalation as we pull ourselves forward, using the strength of the arms here. Releasing any stagnation as we're compressing the digestive organs and moving forward. Shining the heart forward. Using the strength of the arms to pull you forward, breathing into the back of the heart. Really pushing that belly button back to the spine with the exhalation through the nose. So we're using this Kapalabhati or breath of fire, the sharp inhalation through the nose, brisk exhalation through the nose to push out anything that is not serving us anymore. And as we are bending forward, really compressing the digestive organs, pulling that belly button back towards the spine, firmly allowing that exhalation to move us forward as we're using the strength of the arm. You can even close the eyes here if that feels comfortable for you, keeping your eyes focused on the center of your brow. Keep up. Ten more breaths here. Really put in the effort. 7, 5, 3, and 1. Exhaling forward, you can release the fingertips, maybe even allowing the fingertips to spider forward, keeping that micro bend in the knees, allowing your gaze, this time keeping the eyes closed, really focusing the gaze inward. As the heartbeat slows down, releasing in the forward fold, walking the fingertips, pressing the hands into the floor, breathing into the back of the head and the neck, gently allowing the chin to come down towards the chest. Breathing into the back of the heart. Beautiful. Taking 3 more breaths here, coming back to that internal Satnam. If you're having any challenges with your focus, using that internal mantra. Sat on the inhale, truth. Nam on the exhale as you release forward. Beautiful. And then walking the fingertips back up, bringing the legs back in front of you in Sukhasana or easy pose. We'll finish today's practice with a balancing breath known as Nadi Shodhana. So using the L-shaped fingers of the right hand, using the pointer and the middle finger to press into the center of the brow. You use the thumb and the ring finger as a valve. Closing the eyes, we'll inhale into the left nostril, into the center of the brow, closing the right nostril. And then when the breath is full, closing both nostrils, and then closing the left nostril, exhale out the right side. Inhale in the right nostril, left nostril is closed. Closing both nostrils, using the thumb to close, shading the breath. And then on the exhalation, closing the right nostril, exhaling out the left side. If that's too much for you to think of, you can open up the eyes here. Inhale in the left nostril, as if you're conducting an orchestra, closing both nostrils together, retaining the breath. Then exhale out the right nostril. Right hand comes out to the side. Keeping the eyes closed here, inhale in the right nostril. Bringing the right hand back towards the center, closing both nostrils. And then exhale, opening up the left hand, opening up the left nostril. Inhale in the left nostril, as if you're drawing in the air and drawing in the finger at the same time. The left finger's magnetized to the nostril, closing both nostrils, retaining, pulling up on the base of the spine if you're familiar with the root lock. Retaining the breath, and then exhale out the right side, blowing the right finger out to the side. And then on the inhalation, the right finger is magnetized to the right nostril, closing both nostrils, retaining the breath, exhaling out the left side. That's one round there. Inhaling in the left nostril, closing both nostrils, opening the right hand and right nostril out to the side. Deep full exhalation, deep inhalation towards the center line. Close, retain. Exhale, left hand, left nostril opens. Inhaling in the left nostril. Left hand moves towards center line. Closing both nostrils here. Exhale out right side. Inhale in right nostril. Right nostril closes. Exhale out left side. Inhale in left nostril. Rotating the breath. Exhale out to the right side. Inhale in the right side. Retain. Exhale out the left side. Opening the nostril. And one more round, inhaling in, deepest breath of your day. Inhale in the left side. Rotating both nostrils. Exhale out right. Inhale in the right side. Closing both nostrils and exhaling out the left side. Full deep exhalation. Keeping the eyes closed, hands pressing firmly back into the front of the chest as if we began. Thumb pressed into heart center, shining the shoulders down and back, heart up towards the sky. And coming back to this equal weight, pressing into the hands, belly button back towards spine. Taking 5 Satnam breaths here to center in your focus. Exhaling in, Sat through the nostrils. Filling the belly with the breath. Exhale, deep exhalation on the Nam. See if you can count these breaths. This is number 4, Sat. Using the focus task, giving the brain, the monkey mind that tends to wander off, something to do. So Sat on the inhale here. Nam 3. Exhalation. And 2 more breaths on your own. Tall through the spine, heart shining forward. Perhaps even sealing in this practice here with this last breath you have left. This focused breath. Perhaps even gently upturning the corners of the mouth into an inner smile. Smiling at your organs. Gentle smile for yourself for showing up today for your practice. Radiantly shining your heart forward. Inhaling the hands to the heart center and up to the brow. Giving thanks for right heart-centered thought. Bringing the hands in front of the mouth for right heart-centered speech. And bringing the hands in front of the heart for right heart-centered action. Namaste and Sat Nam. Bowing forward to sealing your practice.